The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 51. Nasdaq's off 9. S&Ps are up 3. Gold's up by $12, trading $18.77 an ounce. We have silver down 35 cents, $22.79 an ounce. Light sweet crude down 28 cents, $41.63 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year right now flat, 139.18. The 30-year up 10 ticks at 180.30. And King Dollar's down 87 ticks, trading 94.900. The euro is at 115. The yen is at 107.12, and the British pound's at 127 to 1 US dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
Always awesome to be in earnings season, man. Volatility in both directions. I was just watching Microsoft on the open, man. It's man, the acceleration, then the pullback, it's everywhere.
You got to love it. And let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, as we do each and every day, each and every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Kevin and his team, outstanding show. You want to understand the option market, option strategies, futures, great show. If you haven't test driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, real easy to do. You're on our website right now. Just hit the banner. Bring it up to allow you to trade with paper money each and every trading day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. Tesla looks a little shaky here, guys. I'm not going to lie. I was on with Ben Lichtenstein and Oliver Rennick this morning, and Tesla was up $50 and $60, and I still thought it looked shaky.
Yeah.
So now it's down $11 and ticking in $5 increments, and I think it looks a little shaky up here, guys.
No doubt. And, I got to tell you, folks, this program, if you want to get your head wrapped around the option market, and you should, because the bottom line is that when you're talking about defined risk, Kevin and his team, they set up a couple trades yesterday, and the Microsoft one, Kevin, was over the top, because I know Microsoft has been on a tear. The numbers are great. As
right.
Tommy was doing the news, man, I mean, it was like the analysts are coming out and say, okay, the cloud wasn't growing. Could you imagine if we had a business that was growing at 49%? Tommy, wouldn't
yeah,
that want?
And that's not good enough.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
You set your own bar, and they set it so high, man. They grew at like 47%, and I think they grew at 59% the quarter prior. But they grew their revenue by like 13% or something like that. So it's big numbers,
Yeah,
but Microsoft was up $4.
And if you listened to the show yesterday, guys, our theory was during the show, we think Microsoft could have good earnings and go down.
Yes.
But I
thought of you
not
when
going
they
to
came
fade
out,
the
Kevin.
upside.
Yeah.
Right? So what we did was we sold high probability put verticals below the market.
Yep.
Around the $200 strike.
Right.
And we said Microsoft could be down tomorrow, even on good news, but the question is, will it get down to 200? And clearly not. You can cover those this morning, that put vertical, for about a dime.
And that's great, because you had 78 cents. How cool was
Right.
that? Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
So
it's intriguing there, Kevin, when you were doing it. And folks, okay, this show is so easy to listen to, and I'm telling you, you got to get your head wrapped around this.
I was watching it too. I'm glad we're going over it, man. It was awesome.
Because and you've said this before to us, right? These singles are a monster deal, and those singles can add up to monster positions too. So I thought it was so intriguing when you were putting that on, because it's like, okay, man, this is pretty cool. And it has, I can picture, man, you're talking about, we know that stocks can go up forever. I mean, you just listen to that Barstool guy, right?
right.
But the reality, too, was like, hey, guess what, man? We had just gone from $132 to $216, right? So,
right. Exactly right. And guys, it seems like, I believe, that every earnings season takes on a personality. And we try to figure out what that personality is. And what it seems like so far is, now, in most cases. We're not saying 100%. We never say all of them. We never say none of them.
Yes.
But good news on good companies that have run up a long way, it doesn't seem like it's good enough. And bad news in companies that have had horrible news doesn't seem like it's bad enough. So
I know
that's one little personality that so far this earnings season has taken on. So for Microsoft to be down on those numbers, that's incredible. But it's not going down very far from the run it's had. Chipotle was down this morning. Is it still down? They had unbelievable numbers. So I'm just looking at all these stocks. Yeah, Chipotle's down, $29 on its move. And that is an incredible company.
Yes.
And what we really focused on yesterday with Chipotle was how small of a company that is.
Yeah.
Right? And their float. And why is Chipotle $1,150 when McDonald's is so much less? Well, look at the size of the company based on the open shares.
Right.
Chipotle is a wafer thin in terms of their float.
The float.
In their stock.
Exactly.
Right.
You just brought up a great point about the aspect of even you're coming out with numbers that aren't that great, but yet they won't go down. And that was Coca-Cola. When Coke came out with their numbers, man, it was up $1.75 or something. I said, "Oh my God, this is like wild." I mean,
and their numbers were brutal.
I know.
Right, but remember, it's that three-headed monster of an earnings report. And what did they do? They guided better.
Yeah.
They gave a positive outlook for the future in terms of growth, and the market liked that.
And
brought
the
it
people
back
were buying it,
and
man.
no bad news was bad enough in that stock.
No.
And they had good volume yesterday, man. I mean, the bottom line went from 47 to 48.5, and they pumped it up, man. It was 25 million shares there.
What I liked in just that Coke one that I saw some articles about in terms of canning some of those zombie brands, the area is not growing, focusing on what was really prospering. They had to do it as things accelerated during this, and it's kind of just accelerating them saying, listen, we got to up the ante, focus on what's working, and get rid of these brands that aren't growing, that are a tiny portion of our business.
Right.
Yeah, I imagine trying to reinvent yourself in the soft drink business, trying to get more towards athletic sports drinks and energy drinks, which is where it looks like some of the momentum has gone. I'm sure it's a hit and miss, right? And it's a batting average. And you got to pump up the ones that are getting popular and get rid of the ones that aren't.
You got to love it. Hey, Kevin, I got to tell you, Tommy sent me a picture of you in school from Facebook. And we have the exact same sport jacket, and we're both good little Irish Catholic boys.
I'll tell you, that's actually a cousin of mine put that up on Facebook. That I don't know how he got it, but that's probably a second or third grade picture. It was a good laugh.
It's a great picture, man.
My dad's not on Facebook as often anymore, which is probably a good thing for everybody. I said, man, you got to see this picture of Kevin Hinks, man. Check this out.
It was perfect, man. I love it.
That is what we call third grade bedhead. Put a suit on the kid and get him off to school.
Man. I thought of the pictures of my dad, the same thing. His family, all that stuff, man. It's a perfect. That little blazer, the tie, man, rock it.
Kevin, you have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Of course, we look for the education in the 45 minutes, and we look forward to speaking the next Tuesday.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thanks so much.
You too, man. Thanks.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. We have the Dow down 128, Nasdaq's up 45, S&P's are up 5.5. We'll come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 130, Nasdaq's off 35, S&Ps are off 5. Let's go to Jose in Lakeland. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Comrades, top of the morning. Hey, Tom, I need a big score here. I need a big score in the market. Looks like Ma's going to need a nursing home. I told her to use her good arms when she carried my weights from the attic. She never listens. We need a good score here. What's Newmont and Royal Gold doing?
Okay, Newmont and Royal. Okay, so let's do Newmont first, right? We're at 65, 69. And, Newmont wants to push into this, $69 level, man. This is a good day in Newmont right out here today. There's no two ways about that. Royal Gold, Royal Gold's been lagging, man. Let me just look at this. Yeah, Royal Gold's lagging a little, but the setup's not bad today. I mean, does it want to go to the 138? Yeah, it does.
Okay, but look, we got gold. Look, aren't you a little nervous with everyone talking about the gold market? You've said in the past, when everybody's paying attention, that's when your time to get out. Where's gold going here when you're at 1870?
Yeah, you're at 1880 right now. My take is that we are going over the highs, but just that being said, right, I sold 2 equities yesterday. So it depends kind of like what you have. Do you know what I'm saying, Jose? Like, I didn't sell them all. I still get 5 or 6, okay? So but I was taking money. I was taking money off the silver market, off the 2 silver stocks I had. Because I think what's going to happen there is this. If we go over to the dollar, the dollar doesn't look to me that it can go break this swing low yet, and that's a major swing low. And so what I expect we're going to see is that you're going to build some cause at this bottom and then do some kind of a bounce in the dollar. And if that's what we get, then it'll drive people crazy. You'll probably get another pullback in gold. I don't see any heavy. And then you'll go again. So that's kind of where my head's at with this. And I am nervous because we know that, oh, man, you're selling something. But, when you're up that kind of money, you got to take some money. So.
Yeah, so you're tacitly implying get the hell out of gold right now.
No, I'm not saying that because that
Federal Reserve chairman in the history of the Fed. Why can't we get some tigers and tigresses march on Washington and demand to audit their books? I mean, have their books ever been audited? I don't think so.
I don't know.
This is crazy. This guy's really bad. He's mortgaging off my kid's future and every kid out there. This is not good.
That's got to be paid. There's no doubt about that.
It'll never be paid back, this money. It's absurd.
It won't.
How are you going to pay back $30 trillion? They'll go to another currency, won't they?
Somehow it won't be paid off. That's right. What I suspect will end up happening, if I've learned anything in the market, they keep kicking the can down the road. So maybe 20 years from now, we think it's $3 trillion now. Maybe it'd be $50 trillion. But if you kick it down another 20 years, I mean, why can't you just keep doing that forever? You probably can.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Infinity doesn't exist in reality.
Right.
That's what they're going to do. Kick it down the road forever.
Yeah, right. Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Philip in St. Pete. Hey, Philip, what's going on?
Morning, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Morning,
Yourself? Are you there?
How you guys been?
Good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Good.
Good, man. Thanks for calling.
You must be cutting out. You're cutting out on us.
Am I cutting out?
I got you now.
What do you got for option plays on platinum?
Oh, interesting, man. So we got a call yesterday, Frank from Gloucester, okay? And you want to wrap your head around this, folks, okay? I mean, I'm going to really get my head wrapped around this. My take here, and this is, I was actually thinking this morning coming in, should I swap out some silver from platinum? Platinum's on a run, folks. And I you're on an ABC structure on the way up to 1150. And I don't know the option plays on platinum right now, Philip, because there's not a lot of not a lot of platinum equities. Number one, I'm going to find a few.
Yeah.
But I think platinum's a real trade, man. You know, I like the probability. I mean, gold's at 1878 and platinum's at 800 and 900. It just hit 900. It's like a joke. 957. Yeah. You know, maybe it's not a joke.
So it's either just buy a platinum equity or you would have to do some futures or something, right?
You could buy the bullion, you know.
Yeah.
What happens, folks, if you buy bullion in platinum, right, it is not worth paying the premium for the Eagles unless you're actually going to keep them for like a long period of time. You just want the Eagles. Because what happens is this, is that you'll never get the money back on the, let's say the Eagle probably has a $400 premium and it's only going for $940, right? But if you just buy the slugs, it's worth it because it's just pure platinum. So what's going to happen is that you're selling back platinum too, which is good. Do you know what I'm saying? So, because I think platinum can double from here, man. You know, it's like, find out.
Well, yeah. If anybody in the den knows or anything about option plays, because I couldn't find any. We
will be hunting them out here today, man. Hey, why not? Right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay,
right, man.
Guys, hey,
always
have a
pleasure.
Week. Have a great weekend.
You too, man.
Thanks,
Phil.
Phil.
And have a safe one.
Take care, man.
See ya.
So the market's having a tough time catching a bid out here this morning, Tom.
You know, the volatility in both directions, man. I was looking at Microsoft, just most interesting, because like we talked about, you know, nothing like the bar being set for perfection. We have Intel and Amazon tonight, pretty much going to be priced for perfection in those companies as they look forward. Microsoft, man, 47% growth in the cloud, the Azure, versus the market was looking for, well, the last quarter was 59%. But just strength, man. I said, you know what, man, this is down a lot for those numbers, even being priced for perfection. They shot out of the gate on the open, man, but just as quick. Look at this volatility from basically 207 to 211 and back to 207.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of them. I mean, Chipotle, Kevin was talking about it. The only reason he wasn't completely up to date is because every 10 seconds this stock was moving $10, man. You were at 11.45, you were at 11.85. You were back to 11.55, so a lot of action right on the opening bell.
Well, I'd like to try to figure out, I guess all of us like to try to figure out, when is the market going to stop paying attention to those unemployment numbers, man. That number that
man.
you came across with that you were reporting on was like a monster out here this morning.
Yeah, I mean, you're actually seeing growth now, right? In terms of the numbers, the where we're going, it's so much for trailing off in terms of, back to normal levels of maybe losing a couple 100,000, a few 100,000. The record before COVID was like 700,000 on a weekly initial jobless claims number.
And this is the 18th week, right?
Yes, 18th week over 1 million, and we're actually ticking up now. You can see when they zoom it in on the graph, the last yellow chart, this current one, man, that's an uptick over the last couple weeks. When we came in at near 1.3, 1.34, something like that, we're at 1.41. So
stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Natural gas, huh?
We get them after the bell, that's right.
Oh, okay. Come right back.
After the break.
Yeah.
After the break.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Look at that. 37, Tom, BCF, rose. And I believe the whisper number was 37.
Did it peg it right on? It usually does.
I brought it up late.
That's okay. I'll jump over to the contract. Let me find that natural gas contract. There we are. We were trading at 168. I'm zooming in. We're on a 5-minute bar. So a little bit of a pop on that news. From about 168, we're pushing 169 right now as I speak.
Yep. And the Estimate was 37.3, and it came out at 37. Yeah.
There you go.
So we got the Tigers and Tigresses out there helping us out trying to find some platinum equities, and one of them, and I would stay away from this, folks, okay? But I know this, I know this equity. Now, when we bring this up, you're going to see Platinum Metals Group. The low for the year is 85 cents. The high is 298. What you're going to see here, you get 40 employees. Okay, they acquire, explore, develop platinum properties. The company holds interest in properties located in South America or Canada. Now, when you bring this back, I want to show you something, man. This is one of the, when we go back in history, folks, we did so many gold shows, and at the very beginning, when we started doing this, it actually blew my mind of how this actually works with pumpers and dumpers. And,
sure.
And what it was with newsletter writers, if you would basically, in this particular case, this guy was actually right beside us when I first did one of the first shows, Tom.
Yes.
And the bottom line is that the amount of shares that they'd give you to write were like insane. Okay?
Sure, right.
Bottom line, I never did that, ever. And, now you're always supposed to disclose it, but the bottom line is plenty of people don't disclose it. But I'll show you something. So this stock has never had anything but a good name, meaning Platinum Metals Group, right?
Yeah.
So picture, you go back to 2003, the stock's trading at $19, but it really wasn't because they split the stock so many times. And then it looked like it went up to $500, okay? Now, they've never taken money in their life, ever, okay? And now it's down to $2, and it went as low as 97 cents or something. The bottom line, what happens with some of these companies, folks, is that it's really, really wild. They can stay alive forever. And as long as they stay alive for a couple cycles, what ends up happening is that they go out to the market again and say, okay, now we have this, and now we have this. They keep changing the story. The bottom line is that they don't have anything. So
remarkable, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, man?
It is quite a chart.
It's like, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me.
Seriously.
Let's go to Max in Houston. Hey, Max, what's going on?
Oh, not much. I've been looking at the platinum, too, and I got this company called, I think it's, I don't know how to pronounce it, but SBSW is the symbol.
Yeah. No, this is real. Okay, so check this. Yep. So what this was, now watch this, folks. This is pretty cool. Sibania, is that how you pronounce it?
Sibania, maybe.
Yeah, so Sibania, folks, was the spinoff from GFI, Goldfields. And then they bought Stillwater, and Stillwater is in the United States and was one of the only small platinum mine, but the bottom line is that they do push platinum out, okay? So this is the real deal. Well, here it is right now. You can see the platinum mining, $39.2 billion. Gold mining, $18 billion. So they got some good numbers. So yeah, this would be a play, man. That's good. Thanks. I forgot about this, man. This would be a play. Okay, so now let's put this on a weekly. Okay, so look at this. In February, it was $13. Goes down to $3. Now, do you own this, Max? You're looking to buy it?
No, I'm looking to buy it.
Okay, so hold it. Z's telling me it's palladium. Hold on 1 second. So is it just?
They have palladium too.
They got
palladium and gold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would wait for a pullback here because you're coming up to the other side. I mean, realistically, somewhere around $9, and you're at $11.15 right now. Because you got to do more work on this too. Because what's also happening, folks, is that palladium. If you bring up palladium, see, palladium had been on a run an extraordinary way. It would be better if you could just find a. Look at this palladium. This is crazy. So palladium reached 2,700. That was in February. Goes down to 17. I don't know. Palladium still wants to go up too, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I would wait for a pullback, man. That chart doesn't look that great to me, even though and it might have to do with, guess what? Palladium has been running forever. You know what I mean? Higher. So yeah. Cooking, brother.
Okay, I'll hold back.
Have a great one, man.
Thanks, man.
You too. Bye.
So, The NQs. Let's see what. Just put a little juice in the NQs. That up 20. That's nothing. But
what's moving it?
Yeah, Western Digital's up 6.5%. Micron's up 4%. You get CTAS. That's pretty good. Cintas is up.
Look at the acceleration of Micron out of the gate, man. We just traded up like almost 4% since the open.
Yeah, and these chip stocks, that makes a difference. If those chips go, that can keep firepower underneath that NDX 100, folks.
And what's interesting is we had Intel earnings after the bell tonight, I believe, and we also get Amazon, right?
Oh yeah, that's going to be a monster, man.
Yeah.
Intel, they're trading 61.38, up 34 cents. They're going to be looking for $18.5 billion to the top line, and they're going to be looking for $1.12 to the bottom line. What is intriguing here? But that would be just mean they're made in China. They're not so. You see, what I'm looking at, folks, if you're watching my screen, you're going to see that their revenue, $20 billion of that, which is is from China. In fact, it's the highest level. I believe what that is, though, is that's where they just put the parts together. You know what I'm saying? But if it isn't,
yeah, I'm not sure.
Then you get some worries.
I think that might be geographic segregation of where they're getting that revenue. I mean, it's possible, man. You think about the amount of computers that you need when you got billions of people.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt about that. Let me just bring up Micron for a second because I just want to see how that works. Yeah, Micron said the United States 12, international 11.
They're really excited. Can you go into the news for Micron?
Yeah.
Just curious if anything's really moving it, because it's right out of the gate, man. Rocket ship. No, nothing. Option volume. Yeah, just a pop.
Just they're buying it. That's the bottom line.
They're buying it, man. They're buying it. They're buying it ahead of Intel earnings, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, Tesla, like Kevin Hinks was talking about, man, just staggering numbers. And yeah, the stock up to 17.16, and right now it's within 1%. It's up $14, man. And what was that expected move? $200. Yeah. Talk about being able to absorb some premium.
It's tired.
Oh yeah, and let's just see. I'm curious. So you get into, waiting for data. I got all the strikes. That's the problem. Let me zoom that. I'm curious what at the money puts and calls, right? So yesterday, at the monies were pushing about $100 for each one.
They were
$105.
Yep.
Yeah, which combine the two, right? You're at $200 for the move, and both of those down to about 40. So you could have sold it for 200, right? That. You buy it back today for 80.
The premium crush. Dow Industrial's up 113, Nasdaq up 9, S&P's off 1. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com. educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 91. You get the Nasdaq off 6. S&Ps are up 1. And, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you are going to see right under featured content the man, Mr. Basil Chapman. He's going to be riding that wave tonight with all his subscribers. 4 to 5:30 this afternoon, he's going to do a live subscriber event. It's very easy to be a subscriber. The way you do it, just come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see right featured content. You just hit subscribe. You can get this for either a month, 6 months, a year. They all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You'll get a great newsletter, and you'll come into that workshop tonight, and it's going to start at 4 this afternoon, folks. And as you go over there, you're going to see Basil has done a lot of these different workshops, so you get a great education just going into his newsletter, because you get all those archives right there. So
it really is a great deal, man. So you'll do your program, of course, 3 to 4, and it'll be great, I'm sure. You know, he's going to be live in there with his subscribers. You get Amazon earnings, you get Intel earnings. Basil talking about chart formations, V-shaped patterns, price and time. Great time to do a webinar, man. 90 minutes. Basil always does a great job. 30-day money-back guarantee. So I encourage people to check it out, get in there. And like you said, man, he's got so many great archive webinars that people can gain access to as well.
Exactly. And, you know, we'll see. It looks like, so now you get Mnuchin just come across saying, so now he has fundamental agreement with the GOP Senate on the stimulus. So now we'll see how the rest of this is going to shake out.
You know, I was thinking to myself this morning, man, it's quite a world when where the bar is, and I don't want to call it so low, right? But that it's breaking news when Republicans are on the same page before we have to have a deal where Republicans meet with Democrats.
Right.
It's like, talk about, you know, low expectations in the market. You know, I mean, that's usually a non-part of the negotiation in terms of not really needing huge negotiations. You know, I don't want to say of course, but of course Republicans are going to be able to get some type of plan. And I shouldn't say of course, because it doesn't always happen. But, you know, okay, Republicans have a plan. Now they have to square it with Democrats who want $3.4 trillion. Republicans want $1 trillion. So
yeah, so I figured.
Where does that square?
I figure we're going to be at $2 trillion. I can't wait to see how this one shakes out. Because if it is, the thing that's going to be weird about this, if it is, you know, like let's say that it says, let's say you're buying a house or something, right? And let's say the house is at $360,000. The person comes at $340,000. Well, you just naturally go back. Well, give me $350,000 or give me $355,000. Sure. So it seems like any types of negotiation you get in the middle, but it's going to be really strange. It wouldn't be strange that if you're so far apart, but you still get back in the middle of that $2 trillion. Do you know what I mean? So we know it's not going to be $1 trillion, folks, and it's not going to be $3. So the real question, because each side needs the other side to pass it. That's what's going on here. And, of course, these jobs numbers this morning, I suspect, are making a difference. They're putting some up. Well, the Treasury already had these numbers. So, but I suspect with Mnuchin, that's getting his eyeballs opened a little. You know what I mean?
Just some of the headlines, man. It's like, so, $25 billion in testing. But it doesn't really speak to, we're seeing the headline today talking about maybe 70% wage replacement, right? The number thrown around yesterday was $400 a month, down from $2,400 a month for unemployment. But that's nothing's quite set yet.
Well, down from $600 a month, 400 from 600, right?
No, it was $600 a week, and they changed it to $100 a week.
Oh.
I thought it was 400. I did the same thing. It was so close to the weekly number that it became a merge. CNBC had a Twitter account that actually went wrong on it, saying it was 400 a week. And then they say, whoa, actually, we had to rephrase that. It's actually 400 a month. 100 a week was the number that was actually thrown around yesterday, rumored to be speculated. Now you have the 70% wage replacement. So it's all over the place, man.
And what's going on is that to change it, folks, I suspect it's going to get changed, but the problem with changing it is that the states themselves are so far behind. Like, if you're in Florida, folks, it's the biggest mess in the world, and you don't have a job. DeSantis, and it goes, it's just not the blame on him. The blame is the last time on Scott. Scott basically, ripped the state off by, like, an enormous amount. They had a new website, and the number is, sick. I forget, it's in the millions. And anyway, they blew it, and people still are having a hard time.
Gaining access to their unemployment, which they say that they'll get it back in dues and all that stuff, but rent's due today, man. What's going on?
Yeah, how about buying some food?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's go to Victor in Paramus. Hey, Victor, what's going on, brother?
How much? PSTH.UN.
PSTH. Let's see. Oh, Pershing Square?
Yeah. What do you think? The shell company, the Lakeland or whatever.
Okay, so this is the one that it was a blank check company that went yesterday, right?
Yeah. Is that like a bank, or is it worth looking?
Let's see. What is it? I can't. It's for some reason this is not coming up. One second, hold on.
PSTH.UN.
.UN?
Maybe just click on that. Yeah, the fourth one down.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is going to be intriguing, folks. This is how this works. So Bill Ackman raised $5 billion. That's the biggest blank check company that's ever been raised, but in a huge amount, too. So the blank check company is that he is saying that he's smart enough to go find companies that he thinks he's going to bring public, and the public is trusting him without even a business plan up front. Okay, so it's a new way of basically pushing it out. It's been around for 5 or 10 years right now, but now they're getting really big. Yeah. So it just really depends on how you feel about what his talents are. Because you certainly can't look at this. It only went public yesterday. And that's what it comes down to, is that what is the guy's talents? And,
what do you know about the guy? What do you got on him?
He's a plunger. So that means that he will go in to equities or companies on a very large basis. And I don't have a problem with that. I do that myself, okay? And that's a high-risk profile, so that's dangerous, okay? That's the other side of it, okay? When you're right, and you really do well. When you're wrong, you really do bad, okay? So that's just a risk profile. That's what that comes down to.
He's sort of like a Bain Capital, no? He just buys up stuff.
Well, the good thing is that he has raised this money at a time that I suspect 3 or 4 months from now, the way, all these bankruptcies and stuff that are happening out here, prices, I don't see prices staying at these levels, particularly for private companies. People are going to need money, but, so...
You can buy things on the dirt then, right? So
I'm sorry, what?
Good work. You can buy things really cheap.
Well, that's what he's hoping.
Get things on sale.
That's what he's hoping, right. But... Hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't give you any definitive. It's
the best of the best can be wrong. He was short in Herbalife, right, and lost like billions. So it's all on the table,
right.
you know.
Right. Cooking, brother.
All right, take care.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. You get the Dow down 90, Nasdaq is up 4, S&Ps are up 3. We're coming right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step-by-step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab. Bam!
The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The gold report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The gold report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the gold report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the gold report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's right now down 117. Nasdaq's off 16. S&P's down 1. And we got a question here about the S&Ps. I think you get a slow rollover happening. They're fighting like crazy, but the bottom line is that that's what it looks like. And normally, if you fight like crazy like this, folks, it takes 3 or 4 days to see where the battle's going to be laying out. Because for 3 days, that S&P hasn't broken, so...
You know, the one thing I keep thinking about, man, Amazon, right? So we were just at 32.67 like 48 hours ago. We're at $200 lower at 3,056. Them canceling Prime Day. Obviously, you can't do that type of an acceleration with this type of a pandemic going on. It's supposed to be a fun time of sales and savings and all this stuff. Probably difficult with Amazon, the way that they have a little bit of a backlog going on to do that. But imagine the quarter that they're going to have coming when they jam Prime Day into October, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all that Cyber Monday into November, and then the Christmas rush into December. I struggle to see that stock accelerating lower in any way, almost no matter what they push out tonight, man. Maybe pulling back, $100 or something, but in the long run, it's just 3,000 is probably a fair price.
And what they've done is that they're telling the market, listen, they made $5 last quarter. They're telling the market I'm going to only make $1.39.
Yeah, they almost said we're going to spend everything we make. Which freaked the market out a little bit, but man, even just like I haven't looked at it in a while. Look at this last earnings, right? In April, we were at 2,400. They came out with their earnings, and you shot down to below 2,250, and we're up, staggering, man.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. We got Thinkorswim coming up next, and I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.